So I took the vaccine, the COVID vaccine, Pfizer, both of the shots recently. On December 25th, I took the first shot. Um, After I went home, I didn't feel anything until a few hours later. My arm started to get sore. 24 hours later, I didn't have any side effects like fever, headache, chills, or anything like that. Compared to other people, they did have some of these side effects. 3 weeks later, exactly 3 weeks later, I took the second shot around 1 p.m. Um, Again, the first, let's say, I think it was like the first 8 hours, I didn't feel anything at all except for a little bit of a sore arm. I thought I was going to be side effects free, but apparently I was not. So again, 1 p.m. I had the vaccine. Around 10 p.m. that same day, I started to have a little bit of a chill, like when you first get sick, you have that little feeling. So that's what I felt. The next morning when I woke up, oh my God, around 8 in the morning, the chills was getting worse. I started to have a lot of aches throughout my body. And then around 1 p.m., so exactly 24 hours later, the fever was high. I checked my own temperature. It was 101, 102 around there, because I checked the forehead and the ear. So it was a little bit different. The head was 101, the ear was 102. I started to have a headache. My joints were really aching. And then around 3 hours later, my lower back was aching. Like it was a constant ache. It's not the ache where you went to the gym and then you work out your back and then you have soreness, where you can stretch it out and you feel a little bit of lessen the sore when you stretch and stuff. No, this one, no matter what I did, I try to stretch, I try to sit at a different position, I try to lay down, I try to walk around. The ache was there. It was like constant and I hated it. I'd rather have the feeling of the fever, headache, and body aches except for the lower back ache. Like it was killing me. I tried to go to sleep, but I couldn't go to sleep because of the ache on the lower back. So pretty much I stayed up. I tried to do something that would kill time. I tried to play video games, actually not video games. I try to play computer games. I kill a few hours by doing that. At night around 10 or 11 p.m. I thought, this thing's gonna pass, but it didn't pass. I finally was able to sleep and I woke up around 3 p.m. I noticed right away the lower back ache instantly disappeared. It was not there anymore. I still had a little bit of body aches, but the lower back ache, it went away completely. So I was so happy. I felt less chills. The headache was almost gone. Actually, it was completely gone, I think. And the fever, I didn't feel that as much. I didn't feel hot anymore and cold at the same time. And then in the morning when I woke up around 6 a.m., I felt completely like a normal person. It was weird. But yeah, so I took the vaccine, the Pfizer vaccine. Not everyone is gonna feel what I feel. You might not feel anything except for a sore arm. You might not even feel that, because I asked some people and they said they didn't even feel the sore arm. I was like, how's that possible, And just be careful when you get a vaccine. A lot of people, they do not look when they get the vaccine. The vaccine is supposed to be going into your muscle, right? Usually on your deltoid, your muscle right here on your deltoid. Just look it up if you don't know where it is. Some people, they try to inject you lower to the lower part of your arm where the tricep is, where your fatty area is. That's a subcutaneous area. The vaccine is supposed to go into your muscle. It's supposed to be intramuscular, so into the muscle. I know a lot of people don't even look, when they get an injection, they don't look at all. They just look somewhere else. For me, I always look. Even the guy who gave me the first shot, he was like, you're the only one who's looking at it. I'm like, yeah, yep. The second time, I also looked. Whoever was supposed to give me the injection the second time, I don't know if it was a nurse or whatever, she was gonna give me at the tricep area. I didn't want to be mean to her, right? So I said, can you put it right here? I point to her to the deltoid area. I was like, I like it here. I always get the shots here, you know, even for the flu shots. She's like, oh, okay. And then that's how she gave it to me there. If I didn't say anything, you know, she probably would have given it to me at the subcutaneous area where the fatty area is. Um, but yeah, that was my experience for taking the Pfizer vaccine. Hope this kind of helps you out or kind of give you an idea of how it is or what it is that you're going to be expecting.